Hello, it's the morning, Sunday morning, the second day of the weekend, and I'm back to wage slavery. Man, just woke up, had a nice wake and bake, was rapping some music, and feels good. When you look at it like that, yeah, you know how you desire to have a zoo and you beat yourself up for it, maybe if you have like a weed habit or a habit that costs money or something. Like when you pursue it, this is something I learned from Ram Dass. Like when you actually look at what you're trying to get to, again you can see it in kind of the context of you're just trying to, like, Ram Dass describes it as that feeling of coming home, like Leo Guru calls it like the release of tension, and yeah, it's just like but it makes everything more whole, because the pursuit of weed for me can be quite a detrimental one. It depends if I spend like loads of time smoking it and lots of money on it. It depends. It cannot be the best option at times, but in another way, when you really look at what you're trying to get to, same with like most addictions, it's like the reason why you seek it is because it gives you something. Like, because when I'm just sat here in nature, I don't know if you can know the birds and that, and I'm rapping to like some of my favourite music and hitting all the bars on time, and it's like that, there's that aspect, and then I'm smoking like super good quality weed, and then I don't know, it's just, and then I'll probably do the Wim Hof in a second, but I thought I'd do this recording quickly just because have a bit of a perspective shift, I think, a little bit, which happen all the time, but it's weird. It's more like an energetic shift. I don't know, maybe it's something to do with the emotions being in the body. I just feel a bit different right now. But anyway, but yeah, I just mean, like, well, I don't know, you can't hate on yourself in a way, because what you're seeking is like something you really love. Anyway, yeah, so quick time, I don't really know. I just woke up feeling more positive today, so I just thought I'd quick time just like spit some random shit about that, in case I just forget the mindset, because it's always good to keep stuff down. It's basically somewhat like a journal. But yeah, it's just like, look, it's almost like, so some insights I've been having recently is like low consciousness is the enemy, quote unquote, but you got to be careful about even making that distinction, because could be low consciousness itself. So awareness is the key, and awareness is like attention, concentration, kind of, but like there is certainly what seems to be like higher levels of awareness, and most of your energy, or not even energy necessarily, but you should focus on being more conscious, more aware. Something that Illuminati Congo put on Instagram not long ago, Mr. Nature sent to me. He said, if you don't have something positive to think, don't think it at all. Obviously, I don't think that's actually the highest wisdom ever, necessarily, but he has a point. It's almost like you can kind of just flip this, like, alright, I'm not going to be... You just don't feed the negativity. But it all stems from when you're ready to change or to move. So that's what I've experienced, is like, people don't get better when they don't really want to get better in a way. They're almost like, moment to moment, they're like, they do everything they kind of want to, in a way. Like not really, like depression and that can be bad, but people who aren't ready, like basically some people, they don't even have the desire to heal. And that's the fuck up, is because anyone could heal. It's just you have to actually like want to do it yourself, because no one can heal you for you. You have to like actually partake in it, and when you lose that, you're kind of fucked, because then you're the only one. What's that analogy with, like, you lead a horse to water but you can't make it drink it, or some shit like that? Basically, that's basically what it is. But yeah, I don't know, it's just, look, fuck's sake, what was I gonna say? Oops, one sec. So yeah, just don't feed the the negativity is, and you can just choose to be more grateful, choose to be more present. Oi, let me tell you something. This is. I feel like maybe I should wait and do an actual video on it. Fuck it, I'll just tell you. So basically, right? I don't know actually. Right, I'm gonna make a new series called like On the Fence, or some not but that's got the idea. I don't think I'll call it that. But it's basically things that I've always been on the fence about. And what I mean by that is like chakras and crystals. I was always skeptical about these very like new age things, but I feel like I could do a good job at explaining some of them maybe. It's crazy how open-minded you get. So trust me, if you're one of them, I don't take that shit on as dogma, man. But eventually you really do question everything. And right, so the crystals, yeah, fuck it. The crystals, it's like you basically believe that it does it anyway, because it basically feels like it is. And that's what I've experienced recently, and I got that insight from a friend, but I never tried it. But like basically all the different colour crystals, like I was basically down bad, basically not feeling too good, and then I was like, fuck this, let's fucking get better. So what did I literally do? I done breath work, I went from a run, I done some exercise and whatever, but before I done all that, I had loads of these crystals on me. Not that I ever fucking do anything with them normally, I just carry them around, and I used to just say, oh, just in case. But now I've labelled every crystal. So basically, like this one that I got this like turquoise fucking ball with loads of white lines over it. And I know it sounds kind of stupid, but you don't get it, man, because it's all about the placebo effect. Like, because Aubrey Marcus, I've been getting into him a lot. He's on YouTube, etc. He has a lot. He's like a very good interconnected, like psychedelic podcast host, and he's made documentaries on ayahuasca. He's been doing the medicine for like 30 odd years, nearly, I think. But he keeps talking about the placebo effect and that, and how it actually works, and that's basically what my friend KT said, who we met through YouTube, and she discovered my social media, and I was like, well, do you believe in them? Because she was pulling out fucking tarot cards and all this shit, and I was always skeptical about all this, and the Phoenix event and Mind Unveiled YouTube channel, etc. This kind of field, which I'm all familiar with. But anyway, I said to her, do you believe in a crystal? She said, well, I just believe in them because like it might work anyway, in a way. But what I experienced is that when I really like channeled my awareness and like basically, so yeah, this turquoise one that I've got today, this one, yeah, this was about a new, like I basically label it with a kind of aura or a vibe, and I kind of assign them personalities, whereas like this one that I've just described is because I picked it up this morning. I just found it basically in my hand, because I always have them on me, that's the thing. So here's the kind of thing that I've kind of set up just on a whim that seems to kind of do something, and it's kind of strange. But imagine, basically, let me break it down. Imagine you have loads of different rocks, all different colours, they're crystals, right? So they're actually like a different substance altogether. Like, I don't know what the fuck's up with crystals, but there's a whole range of like very cool rocks, I guess. Anyway, you basically fool yourself, but you're still aware that you're doing it on purpose. But you basically program and tell yourself that, like, the red one will make you strong, ready, prepared, like, observant, ready, like, masculine, like, just like hench as fuck, ready to carry the boats, like David Goggins. And then you got a fucking blue one, and then you tell yourself that this one, what was the examples I had? Yeah, I had a big like white crystal, massive one, and that was like the main one that I like. I ain't got it now, but that one was about I assigned it like stoicism, excellence, like productivity, masculinity. They sounded more clear before I started trying listening it to you now. But I had like a red one that looked really cool, and I assigned it like warmth, love, goodness, luxury, like foods, favourite foods, health, like nutrients, like the care of the feminine, etc., like comfort, the womb. Basically, but then like, you hold them, and when you can feel the pulse in your hand, like bouncing off of this fucking rock, and like you keep assigning these affirmations, and after a while, it actually makes you feel powerful. That's what I'm saying. And then you have other ones that you don't have, and because you're playing this kind of game, it almost feels like you need it, like you'd rather have it, and you kind of. I know it seems kind of, but it actually works. It's kind of strange. It's almost like I saw like an Instagram reel talking about how people speak into existence, like how they're gonna feel when they go to this room that they're about to arrive into. Like if you're going to work, you picture yourself at work feeling like a mafia boss, and then you get there and you're feeling like a mafia boss. It's like just playing mind games, because if it actually works, like if the placebo, like half of medicine, not literally, that's a bit of but so much of it is placebo. Like one example, kind of, I know Terence McKenna has definitely spoke on this, I remember, is that when you know that you're about to go on a psychedelic trip, and you're about to dose in about an hour, and you've got the dose on you, and you're thinking about the trip or whatever, it literally begins before you fucking take the trip. I'm not even joking. It happened to me really powerfully not long ago. That's what I'm on about. You haven't even took it, and it literally already starts. It's probably because your whole system is like getting ready, and you can smell it and see them, etc. But yeah, I don't know. Kind of like when you smell coffee or when you smell alcohol. That's what I've always had, actually, in a sense. I remember if I smelt vodka, I'd feel like the whole thing like course through me as if I'd was semi on it for like half a second. Anyway, yeah. So that's something interesting about the crystals. Try it anyway. Just get some crystals, some rocks. I got some like starfish on me, which I literally just assigned like for like an actual starfish. Like just like the geometry and complexity and the life of like the deep seas, etc. It's like, well, not even the deep seas, but But yeah, I don't know. It's just they're like affirmation rocks, is what I kind of call. No one really gave me that idea, but like I know that some crystals, like they already have meaning assigned to them by the book, supposedly. But like I never read that because I was like, oh, whatever. But the thing is, it's like, it's not that you actually believe it. It's like you believe it, but you choose to believe it, and you know that you're just like playing a mind game, and you might actually believe it. It doesn't really matter. Obviously you want to know the actual truth, and you don't want to just be a fucking retard, as well. But if it still actually provides like practical goodness or spiritual nourishment, or anything that you're looking for, if it actually does it, then why not use that? Like, because it did make, like, I ain't got that many on me now, but I swear down, man, underrated. It's the I think that could be somewhat epigenetics. Oh, I got the red one on me now. Yeah, the love one. So yeah, that's good. So I got love. So right now, let me tell you what I've got in my pocket. I've got 3. I've got a nice red one. And now, so the thing is, I walk around and I hold. The thing is, I always roll them in my hand anyway. That's what I'm saying. It's like the fidget cubes. I always just roll, like, some of them are like cube crystals, etc. So I'll just be holding them, and I'll just look at them. What ones have I got? So the blue one's just about, like you not being a victim to your past. You can recreate yourself, and like newness, novelty is a real word I love. Novelty is like basically just like pure innovation. like technology, how none of this shit existed not long ago, and then it just spawned. Like, it's crazy. So yeah, like braveness, aspiration, just like it's about what I was started the video with like open-mindedness, optimism, like positive, embrace the world. It's like a fresh start. Like, you don't have to be a victim to any idea of who you think you are. And then the other one is, yeah, I labelled it extensively earlier, like just nourishment, goodness, warmth, comfort, healing, just like all the goodness that like your body and your soul and your mind needs, like sauna, massage. And then, but normally I'd have, like I say, other ones with a lot, and they just have like loads of general affirmations. And I've only just started to do it, so, and I wish I had a different one on me. And then I got this fucking starfish thing, which is literally just like recognition of that area of life, I guess. And that is like, and the reason I say that is like, at the end of Aubrey Marcus podcast I was listening to recently, someone said at the end, who he had on the podcast, he said, every time I see a rainbow I go, are you fucking kidding me? And I'm pretty sure I screen recorded that, because that is funny. That's exactly what I'm like these days. Like, I just look around, like that's what I mean by the starfish thing. I'm just like, everything I see I'm like, oh my god. And that's what awakening does for you, or psychedelics. Yeah, man. Alright, I'm out of here. That's been OXSN. Get yourself some crystals. OXSN.